Money is emotional. We like to believe we make smart, logical choices with it, but most of the time, our financial behavior is driven by feelings, desire, fear, pride, and even shame. That's why so many people spend money they don't actually have, chasing a sense of happiness, success, or control that never really lasts. When you buy something new, your brain releases dopamine, the chemical that makes you feel rewarded. It feels exciting, powerful, even comforting. But that high fades quickly, and when it does, many of us start looking for the next hit. This creates a loop: spend, feel good, regret, repeat. You're not spending because you need something. You're spending to feel something. This is called instant gratification. Our brains are wired to prefer quick rewards over long-term satisfaction. Saving for the future feels distant and boring. Spending now feels real and emotional. That's why a $100 pair of shoes gives us more pleasure in the moment than investing $100 in an index fund. Even if deep down, we know which one is smarter. But spending isn't just about pleasure, it's often about identity. We buy things to shape how we see ourselves and how we want others to see us. A watch says success, a car says status. Even the phone you use signals something about your place in the world. We don't just buy products, we buy the stories they tell about us. And society makes it easy to fall into that trap. Advertising doesn't sell you a shirt, it sells you confidence. It doesn't sell a car, it sells freedom, power, respect. Every brand knows how to trigger your emotions before your logic ever gets a chance to speak. And in a world filled with comparison, resisting that pressure feels almost impossible. Social media makes it worse. Every scroll shows you someone living the life you wish you had, traveling, dining out, buying things effortlessly. But what you see is their highlight reel, not their reality. Still, it plants a thought: if they can have that, why can't I? And often we don't stop to think whether they even paid for it themselves. This constant comparison fuels emotional spending, buying things to feel worthy, accepted, or in control. We tell ourselves we deserve it after a hard week. We convince ourselves it's a small treat, harmless. But each small treat adds up, and soon we're living paycheck to paycheck, wondering where the money went. The truth is, most of us don't have a spending problem. We have a feeling problem. So how do we break the cycle? It starts with awareness. Before every purchase, ask yourself, am I buying this because I need it or because I feel something missing? When you can identify the emotion behind the decision, you start to regain control. Next, practice delayed gratification. Wait 24 hours before buying anything non-essential. If you still want it the next day, maybe it's worth it. But if the desire fades, you just saved yourself from another impulse decision. You can also replace emotional spending with emotional awareness. When you feel bored, anxious, or stressed, don't open your wallet, go for a walk, call a friend, or write down what's bothering you. The goal isn't to deny yourself pleasure, it's to understand it. When you know why you want something, you can decide whether it's truly worth it. Another important step is defining what money actually means to you. For some, it represents freedom. For others, safety. But when you spend unconsciously, you lose both. Money is a tool. It should serve your goals, not your emotions. True wealth isn't about how much you earn or spend. It's about having control over your choices. It's knowing that you can say no, not because you have to, but because you want to. That's real power. We spend money we don't have to impress people we don't know, and to fix feelings we haven't faced. But peace doesn't come from possessions. It comes from purpose. When you have a goal bigger than impulse, money starts to work for you, not against you. So the next time you're about to buy something, pause and ask yourself, will this make me happy tomorrow, or just right now? Because when you learn to master your emotions, you master your money. Thanks for watching, and remember, money made simple is money made powerful.